would be an easier way to update the channel and progress so far, because the videos are fine, but I'm finding now that I'm making the video, then I'm editing other stuff, and the updates aren't going out as often as they should, although I've recorded them. So that's just me. Something that I'm generally struggling to do is update the channel, so I thought I'd go live for a change. Where are we at? Well, Broken Ceasefire, the first book, that's the first edition, then released the second edition, is available on the Amazon bookstore, and the sequel, Return Fire, is available for pre-order. Now I've got a hardback copy here, and we can run through the quality. It's been set up on Amazon, so this is purely using Amazon's platform to do the physical copies of the book, and this is actually not bad. I've got one of these on Broken Ceasefire as well. I've misplaced it at the moment, but I've got to say, it is nicely put together. The interior looks pretty good. So that's that. And then the contents and all that. So it looks good. Feels nice and sturdy. What I will be doing is getting a couple of copies of these for next year. The plan is to go up and down the country. Well, I'd say up and down the country, stick within about a 20-mile radius of my home, and go to Comic Cons and book festivals next year. So what I'm be doing is planning for that. I'm already booked into an event in September next year. It's a little bit tricky because I'm going on holiday in March/April. We're going away for a number of weeks, so there won't be any updates, and there won't be any videos. And that's where I might actually pre-record some and send them out. I'm finding marketing a real pain in the ass, to be totally honest, and that's the whole point of this channel, is to be totally honest about the journey and the difficulties that you have. I've got this on pre-order. I'm also running an ad campaign with Amazon. So I think what I will be doing over the next couple of weeks, and this is where I might be able to put together some videos and update about advertising on Amazon. I'm feeling like a complete novice with the advertising because I've been out of it for so long. The first book was released in 2020, and I used so many different adverts for that. But obviously 5 years ago, it's really been that long, things have changed and keywords and stuff have also changed. I've subscribed to various platforms such as Drafty Digital, Bookpreneur, and various companies like that to learn how to market the books. But it's all taking time, and to be honest, as a writer, I'd rather be concentrating on the next book. Hi Lucas, nice to see you. So that's why the content on this channel has kind of come to an abrupt end, because I'm focusing so much on other things. Now, not only am I writing the stories, but I'm also learning how to use Blender. Quite possibly, I could be the one, might not be the one. I don't claim to be the one. So I've been learning Blender to generate actual videos of the stories that I want to write about, and that's taken its time. Building the assets has been the difficulty, because I've got this story in my mind and I know how I want it to play out. So by generating the assets for Blender and use that's going quite well, and I will actually upload the first minute of footage that I've done that I'm happy with, and I'm concentrating on that, and that's yet another different story. So at the moment I'm trying to promote the sequel, Broken Ceasefire, Return Fire, which is available on Sunday, as well as do the audiobooks that I'm doing on my other channel. So okay, well, you'll have to carry on listening to me until you've picked it up then, won't you? So on Sci-Fi Fans, which is my audio book side, I've got a story going continuously Mondays and Fridays. If you tell me what that, if you can tell me what that is in the chat without. I'm old. You've got to remember I'm old. I'm not up to with all the lingo. So I'm doing a series, an audiobook on my other channel, Sci-Fi Fans, called Echoes of Betrayal, and I'm about a third of the way through that story. Then, so I'm concentrating on that. So I'm going to be doing some writing and recording of that over the next week or so to bring us up to the newest episodes. I'm up to episode 21 on that particular story. Then also I'm trying to do the videos as well. Now the videos are based on a series that I started called The Salamander, where you've got like a rogue character who's in charge of his own ship, and they always operate between in the grey areas of the law. So that is what I hope to develop into a series on Blender. Now, the other ambition I've got is because I'm using Blender to generate the stories and 3D models and stuff, is I can port them into Unreal Engine and then I can generate games that are based in the same universe. I think I'm on track to have an app available in the Google Play Store by the end of January, which is just going to be a very simple version of Snake, but my own version of Snake with different things. I've got it all mapped out, but I just have to learn how to code and do that. That's taken a while again, hence why the updates on the channel have been pretty much non-existent, and my personal circumstances have changed as well, so it's all been it's been one of them, isn't it, really? But I'm really looking forward to next year, because not only will Return Fire, Broken Ceasefire and the Tango Squad, well, no, the Salamander be released, Xander's Salvation, I've also got another short story which I'll be releasing in the new year called Tango Squad, which is set on the planet Xander. Now, if you want to find out more about the videos that I'm doing, story-wise, then if you pick up the story Xander's Salvation on Amazon Bookstore, it's only about £1. It's a short story, but it will give you an introduction to the characters that I'll then be making into a film. Now, the film will be set before that story. So, whereas before I was writing, I thought, right, I've got to write this story called Broken Ceasefire, so I put all my efforts onto that to write it and publish it. Then I carried it on with the second book. Now I've got the third book. I'm up to 3 books now in this series. I've enjoyed writing that series, but I've also had various other ideas and things that have happened in the same universe. So what I've done with that is gone back and started to do the actual world building. So every story is unique, and you don't have to have read or know anything about the world to pick up the books and enjoy them. But if you want to delve deeper into the universe and the aesthetics of the world and the history of the world, then that's what I'm doing with Echoes of Betrayal and the Tango Squad. So they're going to be some of the main characters that you have in the book, in the Ceasefire trilogy, but they will be making some appearances in some of the other stories as well. But you don't have to have read one to understand what's going on. So on Sci-Fi Fans, you will find the audio story of the audio story is Echoes of Betrayal, and for that I'm giving you the history of how the Artrons have come about, how it was our first contact, the history also between the Krog alien races as well. So although in Broken Ceasefire you've got the Krogs and the Artrons, and you've also got the Royalists, Now, the stories that I'm writing with regards to Echoes of Betrayal is that history. So I've gone down that route of explaining, and you'll find out over the coming episodes, explaining the history of the Star of Governance, for example, and what happens when the vault is open. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Add a Q&A sticker. Right. But I mean, it's all good fun. I'm enjoying it, but I do feel a little bit disappointed in myself that I haven't been able to update this channel as often as it deserves to, really. I don't take anything for granted. So everybody that has subscribed to the channel, I hope are still getting something from the channel. And yeah, so let's go on to advertising then. So the book itself is available for pre-order, and I've set up a advertising campaign on Amazon. I'm finding it a little bit tricky to actually nail down the demographics and the statistics of the advertising campaign, but I dare say I'll get there. I always do in the end anyway. The option that I went for was pretty much automatic ads and stuff, so that's gone through, and I'm not really getting much feedback, but that's how it is. So thank you for subscribing. Yeah, please do. See, the thing is, this channel, when you start off, when I started off doing the writing and stuff, I only had one channel, and that was this one. And no, it was the other one. But the advice is that if you're going to like write and become an author, you can chart your author journey, but the author journey story, if you like, is a different audience to the audience for the books, which is why I converted my sci-fi channel to sci-fi fans and all the audio books. So, and as I say, the best way you can support me as a creator is to subscribe, like, and comment like you have now, and that's, I really do appreciate that. I'm going to do the lives because one thing that I am bad at is responding to comments. I do try and respond to the comments, but my mind doesn't work that way. See, when I'm focusing on one job, I have to focus and do that one task, and the task that I've been doing at the moment is Blender, and I will be putting out the short video that I've put up on the other channels in made out of Blender. But no, and thank you. I mean, yeah, I've got in the background, so Harry Potter brickheads, Transformers. I have got Aliens over here. I can show you. Take that off of there if you're still with us. So if you look, Comic Con I went to. So this was my birthday. It's the topper of my birthday. I'll try and get it on. If I flip camera, that'll be better. There you go. So yeah, that's the topper of my birthday cake from this year. Christmas present from a few years ago. Yeah, all of that. Alien Trilogy video box set. Funko Pops, do collect some of them. And this is my crowning achievement at the moment. So I had that for quite a few years now. Battlestar Galactica influences me massively when it comes to the writing. Battlestar Galactica. Let's pop that back on. Yeah, massive Aliens fan, and got all the films, trying to meet all of the cast as well at conventions. So the only people so far that I haven't met are Sigourney Weaver and Carrie Henn. And obviously some of the actors have passed away. I really regret not getting to meet Bill Paxton. That's why I've made it kind of a bit of a goal to meet everybody else. So yeah, as I say, apologies. I always seem to apologise for the lack of updates and lack of the journey so far on this channel, but this is how it's going to be going forward, rather than do videos saying, hey, this month I've done this. I'm going to go live, and then we can have a bit more of a chat about it, because then you can interact, and I will try and respond to all the comments. If you're watching this on a rerun, I will do my best to respond to all comments. I just find myself absolutely busy trying to learn all these different skills in order to create the business model that I want, which will be books, video games, and videos all connected to the same universe, all made by me. So thank you so much for stopping by and watching and commenting and giving me a thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. I'm probably going to go live again next week, and be the same sort of time, same sort of format, and I'll give you an update as to how I've got on with the book launch. At the moment, it's not looking good, but and what I will do in the meantime is actually post some of the Blender stuff that I've made, so give you an idea of what I'm doing, what I'm working towards in the near future. So thank you so much for your time. Thanks for stopping by. Please check out my Sci-Fi Fans YouTube channel. I will try and link it in the description somehow. I think I can do that afterwards, because I don't give you that option when you go live. And go and check out the audiobook and come back and tell me what you think. Tell me what you think on that channel as well. And thank you so much. Take care. See you soon.